Men that sleeps with women for validation are weak. I'm going to play the clip.
Sex with multiple women for validation of your self-confidence makes you a weak man.
Right.
Okay? There's a lot of men that be trying to have sex with a lot of women just for validation, and he's weak, he's insecure, and he really needs to do some soul searching to understand where his values are and his core values are. You know what I'm saying?
Slippery slope.
But what I'm saying is having sex with women because you just desire and you truly have that appetite is different.
Have you ever given a high five to a homeboy who recently f***ed a new girl?
All the time.
Then you're part of the problem.
But I don't know. But the thing is, I don't know his intentions.
His intentions was your high five, bro.
No. But if I high five him, am I high fiving him because
you knocked her down, or is it because I know you liked her and you
because you're seeking validation from? In my mind, I'm not.
You're people pleasing.
Yeah, well, not people. You know.
I just want to say.
No, you're not people pleasing.
All right. Men that sleep with women for validation are weak. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Let me get you guys' thoughts. Who disagrees with that? So everybody agree?
You said
I got a lot to say. I'm just going to wait. I got. They set my boy Rico
I disagree
up.
100%.
The double entendre with that. I think, man, that if you sleep with a woman, based on whatever, there's a lot of underlying whatever issues that can be with that. But from what we all see, we can't sit up there and just say that it's due to some underlying issue, psychological, biological, environmental aspects of things. We can't do that to that man. We can't. Who agrees with that? That's okay to think that just from one 30-second clip that it's okay to be able to assess this man based on all the things that takes into factors of that. Do you all agree with that?
Well, how does it that he's seeking validation?
Well, the validation comes from why he feels that way. That's validation for one. And even if he had to be able to seek that through another person, seeing if they agree with them, that's a great question that you probed. But nonetheless, it's still that man seeking validation.
So, Eve, I just want to say this because I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
Men, yeah, I get it. Men used to seek validation from other men by how many men we sleep with. Mm-hmm. But now that we're adults, like we talked about this a couple episodes ago, we now we now get validation from the women we don't sleep with. So if it's a little groupie like wandering around or whatever, and you find out like one of the guys done smashed, we gonna look at him like, bro, what is you doing? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't just be running around sleep with any random chick. Like, stop, don't do that. Or you're gonna get kicked out the group. Like, or you're gonna get kicked out the circle because you're gonna get all us messed up. You can't just be running around sleep with every chick you see. So just in my circle, in my opinion, you actually get validation by not sleeping with certain chicks because we are on a certain level where we don't need to be messing with certain chicks because it makes all of us look bad. It makes all of us look stupid. It makes all of us look thirsty. So that's my opinion on it.
I agree with you, Mr. Let Go. But are you consciously looking for that? Or is that something that is something that's innate?
I don't care about a lot of things. So I'm a non-caring person, and I only care about certain things. I care about people, but I don't care about what somebody thinks of me. Some of y'all, you may not know, I say a lot of stuff on social media and people hate it. I don't care. You feel me? So I'm a person that I'm used to not caring what people think. So I'm not going to start caring what people think now.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not familiar with people on this panel, but I'm grateful to be here amongst you all, beautiful Black men and women. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's so much to me, a pleasure to meet you as well. And so I welcome the various perspectives here. Sometimes I'm going to be that person that is going to be turned up. I have a couple of cocktails. I'm on cocktails right now, y'all. Okay. But nevertheless, I still recognize all you here today and what you all bring forth to us. And that is a beautiful thing. So
thank you for that speech that Eve. It was well put together. Let me just go and get some more other perspectives on the men that sleep with women for validation are weak. We'll go to you, Lady Di. What are your thoughts?
So I'm not really going to speak too much on that because I see men sleeping with a lot of different women. I'm not sure it's for validation or it's just because they want to get their nut off. Like it could be just be that simple. So it just depends on their goals. Are they looking for a wife? They, sleeping around with women, they're not going to find a wife like that. So it just depends on the man. I'm not going to sit here and say what they want to do when it's just as simple as, they're horny. So that's all I have to say.
Well said. Well said, sister.
I believe sex is a part of a man's value. Obviously, we are all put on earth to procreate and develop healthy relationships. Obviously, sex can be used in negative ways as well too. But if a man was established and had all his life together and couldn't get sex, is he still a man? So I think in a way, us being established is to get sex to build a family, and a woman getting security to have sex to create a family as well too. So sex is essentially part of our value. We know it's part of our value. It shouldn't be the only thing that validates us, though, being able to get sex.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, like the 40-year-old virgin, it made me think of that when you said what you said. So the 40-year-old virgin,
right?
He hasn't had anything. So is he less of a man now? Because you're saying that the value of sex is, with the man. So if he has plenty of sex, that means he has plenty of value. So a man that hasn't had sex or had many women, what does that mean for him?
It reduces his value.